Hi, this is Dr. Erin Johnston from the Johnston Health Center. So we've been going over some exercises to do while you guys are at home working away. So let's briefly go through. So we went through the cervical spine. So we talked about, doing when we're standing up. We're going to do some shoulder rolls every hour, 5 front, 5 back. We're going to do the range of motion of the cervical spine, flexion, extension. We're going to do that twice. We're going to do our rotation to either side twice, and we're going to do our lateral flexion twice. Then we also discussed how we're going to, while we're sitting, we are stretching our glutes. We're sitting up nice and tall. We're coming forward. We're not putting pressure on our knee, and we're leaning forward, getting that good stretch in there. Our hip flexors, we're coming forward. We're stretching up. We get a good stretch in through here. All right, so now on to pecs and thoracics. So one of the best exercises or stretches that I love in yoga is Shavasana. So essentially Shavasana is the very first pose that they typically do in a yoga class. And that's just lying flat on your back. So you're literally going into a supine position, no pillow behind your neck. So you can do this on the floor, you can do this in the bed. And all you're going to do is arms are going to come out to the side. So you're stretching, you're opening up here, as well as you're allowing your legs to actually flop. So typically our feet would flop like this and opening up our hip flexors, our pelvis. So we're going to hold this and we're just going to work on our breathing. You're going to close your eyes and you're going to stretch out like this. And typically my recommendation for my patients is to hold that position for about 2 minutes and just work on your deep breathing. We'll go over deep breathing in another exercise or another video. So now let's work on another way that you can stretch out pecs, and that's just doorway. So we put our hand in a door frame and we can go in a nice lunge, and then we're just going to stretch this area. We're going to kind of lean forward and get a good stretch there. So we're going to hold that for again 30 to 40 seconds, and then we're going to reverse and we're going to do the other side. So change it up. Other arm, and we're just going to do a nice stretch in through here. That's going to work on our pecs, okay? Yeah. So stretching out the pecs are very important. Now, because we're sitting in front of a computer all day long, we have that hunched over posture, so we need to stretch out our thoracic spine. So I'm a big supporter of using a foam roller. I'm over top of my table, over top of people all day long. This sits in my living room. If anybody's been in my house, they always see 1 or 2 of these floating around our living room. And I'm always rolling at nighttime. So here's how you do it. So if it's on the floor, okay, and these things you can pick up at Costco. You can pick them up pretty much, like even Walmart, I've seen them. So we're going to roll the thoracic spine. It is not going to go anywhere near my neck, and it's not going to go anywhere near my lumbar spine. So we're talking about in between the chicken bones or in between our scapula. So we're going to tuck in our chin very gently, and we're just going to roll back. So I'm lifting my pelvis off the ground. I'm going to roll to about there, and then I'm going to come back. My neck is not strained at all. If you find it hard to hold your neck, then you can place your hands underneath your neck and hold your neck like this. Small movements. We're just going to push with our feet right to that position, and then we're going to roll back, okay? Now, if that you find too difficult, I'm going to show you another easy way to do it. So I'm just going to come back down here. I'm going to put this parallel to my spine, and I'm just going to lean. So see how my neck is being supported by the tube? Now arms are coming out to the side, and we're just going to hold this position, and we're just going to stretch here. Okay, so that's going to help opening the anterior portion, your pecs, your rib cage, and your thoracic spine. All right, that's it for today.